Hello and welcome to a brand new video, this time in Fuji Speedway. Without further ado, let's get it started. Alright, so I'm only going to show you the results of the qualifying. That's because I managed to get myself into trouble in the last race. So I managed to get a lot of penalty points and therefore a qualifying ban. I had the pace to get pole, I think, quite easily as well. Maybe 2/10 off. But it is what it is. So I'm starting from last in the sprint race. Let's see how it would go. Alright, so let's start the sprint race in last position. Uncharted territories there. Usually I think I've been starting somewhere in the front row at least. I don't remember starting below the front row. Regardless, 5 lights and away we go. So yeah, the Mazda is not really the best of starting cars, so it's at least I'm still keeping in the group there. So yeah, just trying to go to the outside here. I'm trying to avoid all the kerfuffle. So there's a lot of people going crazy. There's also a car going white there, so I'm trying to go in the middle somehow there, and this 911 is also blocking me in the middle there. So yeah, anyways, I've already gained 3 positions from behind. Here I think I went a little bit on the inside there, a little bit cheeky there, made the 911 go wide there a little bit. So yeah, apologies Rick Nicks there. But yeah, so I'm still keeping my 12th position. So here I'm trying to aim for the outside, but yeah, so giving enough space for Nicks of course, but yeah, no position done there. And now I'm somewhere in the middle. So you have O'Leary in the left there, and Gin Tonics, or yeah, on the right hand side there. So I'm in the middle there. Now it becomes the inside. So here I had a little more confidence to brake really late because I knew the tires would bite in the beginning. Of course, trying to avoid penalty by going through the curbs there, but all is good. Yeah, managed to get now to P number 10. So in the next lap, this will be my biggest mistake then. Yeah, so now I'm just keeping behind Red Nicks, and here I just go towards the inside and pinch Vidveer there, and yeah, it causes me to spin. So now I'll go a little bit on a slow motion there. So I really pinch Vidveer there to the curb there, and he didn't have anywhere else to go. Yeah, I think this is my fault. I should have given him a little bit more space. I thought I gave enough space there, but obviously it wasn't enough. Yeah, dropping down to P15. Alright, so let's make our way back up. So here, yeah, I think he was very generous there with the turn there, so he didn't defend it too much. So P number 14. So now with O'Leary, let's do the same type of move, but no, I brake way too late there. So poof, straight into who is that, Auto there. So yeah, I had to let him go. I apologize after the race, of course. So back in P14 now, making my way again past Auto there. So kind of a drag in the line there. So now braking as good as I can. In fact, actually I brake a little bit earlier this time because I was a little bit scared there. But yeah, all was good. I've already made the position up, P number 30. Now a gaggle of cars fighting in front there. So here I'm just going into the inside there. I'm quite surprised I have a lot of space there. But yeah, fighting now side by side with the Mercedes beside me there, O'Leary. Yeah, but he just basically, yeah, he's still there actually. Yeah, he's holding well. I'm giving him enough space as well, but eventually he concedes, and now P number 12. Now with Gin Tonics in front, in 11th there, so he has a little bit of a moment. I decided to go into the inside here, so really brake a little bit late there, go to the inside there, a little bit of banging there as well, but I think all is fine. P number 11. So then we are already in the end of the lap there. So almighty fight going on there. This is already the last corner, so I'm trying to go into the most widest I can go and really apply the throttle as fast as I can. And here I get a really supreme exit. Yeah, Polti and Vidveer, they're fighting there, and I basically just get a little bit of slipstream and yeah, go to the right hand side there. I'm going to get both of them from P11 to P number 9. So yeah, very interesting finish there. So I'm glad to get both of them to the line. Again, this is just the standings of where I finished, P number 9. I got the fastest lap, of course, so that was good. Yeah, so let's go to the feature race now. Alright, so let's start the feature race. So I'll be starting in 7th by finishing 9th in the sprint race. Rolling start, of course, so putting in all my setup for my medium tires. Of course, my strategy would be medium soft. As I think everyone was. This is just the way to do it here in this circuit. You don't really need the mediums too much as well. So yep, so in 7th position, let's see where I can go from here. So obviously most of the time in sprint races I'll be starting from behind, so I guess I have a little bit more better of a chance here because I'm somewhere in the middle there. So yeah, here I've already got one position there, and yeah, you can see some people going wide as well. O'Leary there having a kind of a squirrely moment there. Yep, so managed to get that position as well. So P number 5. Let's keep going here. The Porsche in front there, so it's going good. I'm also keeping very close with him there, so I think I'm gonna make a move to the inside there, or is he gonna block it? Yep, he's kind of blocking it there. So can I go to the outside there? Yeah, make a move to the outside there. So brake really late there. I kind of missed my braking point a little bit, and yeah, Polti managed to just come back there and get back. So P number 5. So the next lap then I'm braking really late there, but I managed to get the car stopped, but Polti there just kind of blocked my line there that I wanted to take. But yeah, so kind of a little bit of banging there, but still in the same position. But guardrail lover there from the Renault is quite close behind, so I'm having to look behind a little bit and look in front as well. So it's a sandwich, which is not a nice place to be in. But yeah, so now I'm trying to go to the outside there of Gin Tonics, and yeah, he's kind of blocking my line there a little bit. So now he's gonna block a little bit more, so I have to go now to the outside. I got a little bit of bang from the Renault as well from the outsides, and he just managed to get past both of us there. So good move from him. So yeah, drop down one position there, even Gin Tonics. So let's go through this sequence here. I'm gonna brake, I think, really late there, or actually I brake more conservatively than I thought. I'm going to the outside there of Gin Tonics. Yep, so now I'm going now to the inside, and yeah, there's a little bit of barging there. Now I decide to switch a little bit and go to the inside. Yep, so managed to get that done. So I think it kind of surprised him a little bit, but yeah, P number 5. Alright, so lap number 4. So yeah, the two guys they're battling in front, so I'm having to pick my moment there, but guardrail lover there just has a little bit of a moment there that was enough for me to get past him. So now in P number 4. So then next is Polti. Yep, just managed to, I think, surprise him a little bit. He didn't really defend that well, or maybe he might have broke a little bit earlier than expected, but yeah, just managed to go to the inside there. So P number 3. So the same place again, so it seems to be my favorite place of overtaking. Yeah, kind of went really wide there, Montavir. Yeah, and he suddenly kind of backed out of the straight there. I don't know why he wanted to just let me go, but anyways, P number 2. And I just about caught up to the first place guy before I decided to come into the pits there in lap number 11, or end of lap 11, because I knew the medium tires, I don't need the medium tires, and I can use the soft for about 13 laps. Just need to have enough fuel in there, and I think it will be enough. So yeah, coming back out in P number 12. Alright, so lap number 14 with Gin Tonics again. So here I had a kind of a better delta with my tires there in the soft, and his mediums there. Yeah, here going to the inside, and here it just gives me a little bit of a barge there. You might have heard a little bit of the noise there. Yeah, kind of cheeky there from Gin Tonics. But anyways, he goes to the inside there. I knew I just needed to go safely because I had a good tire delta. I knew I'll get past him. But here I decided to surprise him to the inside again, going to the inside there, and yeah, so just managed to make the move stick this time. Yeah, he went a little bit wide there as well. So yeah, P number 4. So yeah, just like that, after everybody else went into the pits, that's where I finished. So I managed to pull a 20-second gap, almost 20-second gap there. So I knew I had the pace, so that's basically where the pace came from. You can see my fastest lap is about 138.5, and Pasty just nicked it by 1/10. I was battling a lot in the first parts of the tire because everybody just went in, or they were still outside. They didn't go to the pits yet, so I couldn't use the tires to get the fastest lap because I was always coming past somebody. That's unfortunate, of course, but I think I had the pace to do it. But regardless, I don't need to get fastest lap all the time. I think the most important thing is to win, and that's what I'm doing currently. So in the feature race itself, I think I'm really happy with my performance. I did a lot of good overtakes. I think I was patient where I needed to be, and aggressive where I needed to be. Yeah, so I think a good balance there, and managed to pull out a 20-second gap as well. So I think for that I'm happy. In the sprint race, of course, I think my stability, I think I could have done a little bit more better, but made that mistake. But maybe that also helped now my feature race to start a little bit above, so that I can get to first quickly. But yeah, I I just need to do better in terms of fighting people coming, especially from the back to the front. That seems to be my kryptonite so far. When I need to come back from a lot of positions, I seem to be getting entangled with people. Just need to improve that a little bit, and I think I'll get better. So yeah, now coming to the line, confirmation of P1 for the feature race. Just a confirmation there again of the win. Fastest lap there, also taken away by Pasty, just 1/10 away, but regardless, a win is a win. So now looking at the standings, yeah, so my teammate didn't take part or will not be taking part in this coming 2 races, so this race and the next race. So because of this, Ian has taken over the lead of the standings, but the standings itself, you can see it's ultra tight with 135 points from my side up to Ian 143. But even of course Polty behind there 121. Yeah, everybody is in contention basically. We just need one bad race and everything turns upside down. But in the championship standings, Mazda is still in front, or I should say constructor standings. Yeah, so good points there for the team. So yeah, I still need to keep going. I don't really care too much about the standings, to be honest. If I finish first, so be it. I don't really care too much. I want to at least get the constructors title at least. But yeah, so that's basically now Fuji Speedway. Next will be Laguna Seca. Looking forward to that race. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you guys in the next video.